Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to ROX BOX. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Belinda. Hi, Carolyn. And hi, Sarah. If you're all still watching, hello to you all and hope you're having a wonderful day. The sun is out. What a gorgeous day it is. So we are live on ROX BOX on Facebook and also on the YouTube channel as well. So I know there's a few of you who messaged to say that you're doing stuff at the moment and you're going to be catching up later, which is absolutely fine. And there's loads of videos on our YouTube channel of what we've already done. So they're there for people to catch up and to dip in and out of when they want to. So hope we're all well. Thank you for coming on board. Tonight is just a night just to discuss the workshops, what we have been doing and what we've got coming up, because we've decided to jump on the online workshop route because we don't know when face-to-face is. And for those who know me and have been or have seen, my babies are the Shark workshops. They're what I love doing, and they are done face-to-face. They are a full-day workshop where we just work with the base chakra, and then once we've worked with that, then you can come back to me whenever you wish and we work on the sacral and so forth. So as we can't do those because they are more face-to-face, hey Julie, hey Sarah, hope you're well. We're launching a brand new range. Now, hubby is out at the moment, so be grateful that I've drawn you inside because he is outside at the moment having a driving lesson. So if you are driving, go on the pavement. It will be safer driving on the pavement than on the road if you're around Exeter. So I'm in control of the banners here, so bear with me, okay? But as you might have seen over the last few days, we have launched a few online workshops. Okay, now these aren't, we have spaced them out roughly about 2 a month. So yes, actually he is doing really well. I am so proud of how much he is getting on with the driving. So yes, he's doing a good job, bless him. So yeah, so but as we're becoming self-employed, or I am, there are things that I want to be doing, things that I need to be doing to keep an income coming in. So the first workshop that I launched, which is very close to my heart, and when I have got some free time, I will be doing a lot more work with the UK wildlife. So the first workshop is the conservation with crystals. So this is one that's very dear to me. For those of you who've been on the online markets or have followed us throughout lockdown will know how passionate I am with the UK wildlife in particular. Don't get me wrong, I like animals and the wildlife worldwide. Through the past, I've adopted a polar bear, I've adopted a snow leopard, I've done money for the elephants and the rhinos, and I've protested against the tigers. But in my heart, it's where the UK animals are. So this one we've got, so the conservation with crystals, this is on Sunday, the August the 23rd at 12 p.m. till 4 p.m. and this is a Zoom online workshop where I'll be bringing in 4 of the UK endangered species. I think it's clear. I think all 4 of them are vulnerable or endangered, especially one, which is the Scottish wildcat. Then I'll be talking about the red squirrel, and the hazel dormouse, and the pine marten. So we're looking at 4 mammals there. and then I'll be bringing 4 crystals that we can use to create a bit of a bridge, a little bit like I've done with the Devon Birds of Prey Centre and the raptors there. So these are crystals that we can hold, and I'll go through a guided meditation for you to meet this animal, and then for you to go off and explore what this animal means to you, and hopefully the crystal that you are holding will give you a little bit more of an energy towards that, a little bit more of a bridge in connecting with the animal. So this workshop is £40, and we are going to split this half and half. Half is going into Dan ROX, and then half is going into the charities, and we are looking at 4 different charities: one that supports the red squirrels, one that supports the wildcats, one that supports the pine martins, and one that supports the hazel dormice. But I've got to do a little bit more research. I really want to make sure that these charities are putting money where it's needed and not in other things. So we have put 4 charities up on the workshops. So, but they might change, they might alter. It all depends. It's not white hair. It's the sun, honestly. But yeah, I am going grey. And sorry, I've just realised, because I've been on the banners, I've just neglected the comments. So hi Lucy, and thank you Julie. I hope they do sound amazing. This one for me is really what I want to work on, or what I really want to focus on more so, is working so close with the charities and with the UK wildlife and with the crystals as well. It's a perfect combination. So that workshop, if you are into your wildlife or if you're into the crystals, there should be something there for you. Now, because we're doing 50-50 split with the charities, if you've got those crystals available, which we will be looking at black kyanite, we'll be looking at seraphonite, we'll be looking at rhodochrosite, and we will be looking at green, no, pink calcite. So pink calcite, rhodochrosite, black kyanite, and seraphonite. So if you've got those crystals and you wish to come onto the workshop, then bring them, and we can work with them, but it's not a necessity. If you want to source them locally where you live, you're more than welcome to. You can give us a shout and we can bring them, but it's not a major thing for that workshop, because we will be going through the crystals, and I'll be showing you the crystals as well, and we'll be going through a guided meditation. But if you do have them, then you can bring them along, but it's not a workshop where we'll supply and send the crystals out to you, because we're doing a split with the charities, so it makes it easy. So in one sense you can say it's a £20 workshop, because £20 of your money goes to the charities, and hopefully with that we could do a bit of adoptions, or we can, you know, help them to, you know, a breeding program, something like that. It will go in handy. We just need to make sure it's going to the right hands. But yeah, that's going to be really special, and I'm really looking forward to launching that. If anyone is interested in booking, please private message us, and we will send you our PayPal details, so you can pay friends and family via PayPal, or we'll give you the bank details for bank's transfer. And sadly, it is the payment that secures your place on the workshop. Normally, I take a deposit and you pay the rest on the day. As we are not going to be doing face-to-face workshops, I've got to get used to being, no, it's money up front, and then we'll go into that. So if there's any questions at all about any of the workshops, please do mention, and I will answer them to the best I can. And then our second one, it's a kind of magic, which I think is what my husband came up with. So it's a kind of magic. And this is on Sunday, September the 6th. And this is a 12 till 4, again via Zoom. So Sunday, September the 6th, 12 till 4 via Zoom. And this is £30 and includes a set of 6 tumbles. So we will have a cut-off date of this as a week before. So anyone who wishes to come, you've got until the week before the workshop, because we'll need to send these tumbles out to you. And this is something that's came about when people have been on the stall, or people I've been picking up with conversations doing these live shows. Is about connecting with the crystals, and we had a good few weeks of us all connecting with those crystals, but now it's been nice just to do a face-to-face workshop, walk people through these. So we're working with 6 crystals, and they are 6 basic crystals, but they've got their uses, they've got their powers, they've got their properties, but they're going to be ones that we will see on a regular basis. They're going to be readily available out there. So yeah, we'll be working with 6, and we'll be connecting with those, and then I'll be showing you how we can use these, and if there's anything that we can do with somebody with these. I'll be doing some practicals on Zoom as well, with the help of Bear being on a chair, and I can go and show some practical things that we can do with that one. So again, it's a kind of magic. On Sunday, September the 6th, 12 till 4. And we will be having a little break in these. I don't want you to think that, oh God, that's enough. People who have come to my practical workshops will know I throw as many coffee breaks as possible, because it's important that we walk away from the circle and we just allow the energies to sink in to our physical being a little bit before we move on. So I know once we've connected with 3 of the crystals, I'll call a little break, give us some time to get a little bit of fluid inside us, or just to have a walk around, and then come back, and then we'll work on the other 6, just so it's not a complete overload. Okay, and anyone who goes on to that one, it's £30, and we will be sending you a set of the 6 crystals. Yes, Sarah, absolutely. Yeah, we will be recording these, and it is one thing I want to ask the people who are participating, is if it's okay for me to record these, just so it will be just for those who are in the group. I won't be using it for anything else. I might take a selfie, so we all look like the Muppet Show, where we're all in little squares. I might take the one selfie just to put up as a thank you for all you guys. But yeah, we will be recording the Zooms, so you've got it there to go back on if you forget, or you need a little bit more of a refresher. So absolutely. And then the next one after that is the dark crystals. Very excited about this one, and hubby Adam came up with this one, bless him, which I thought, yes, absolutely. And this will be on Sunday, September the 13th. I thought the 13th of September would be a kind of nice time for that. 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. again via Zoom. And this one is £35. You get 2 more tumbles in this than you would do in the It's a Kind of Magic. So we'll be looking at 8 crystals. And this is those 4, and we do those dark, pesky crystals, where in the raw, they might be okay to identify, but once they're polished up, to try and tell the difference between obsidian to onyx, it can be quite difficult. And when we've gone off to places and we've done talks and workshops, or people have come to their stall and they want us to identify crystals, it's normally the black ones. And if people send me a message and they send me a picture of the crystals, when they're dark, it's hard for me to look at and to tell the difference. You've got to feel them. So hopefully during this workshop and through the 4 hours and connecting, we're going to be connected to each one. So on an energy level, we'll get to feel these and feel the difference of, okay, that makes me feel like this, so that's that crystal. This one makes me feel like this, so that's that crystal. So we'll be taking our time exploring these 8 wonderful crystals, the dark crystals, the black ones, the ones that when they're polished up, what are they? And hopefully, fingers crossed, at the end of it, we will be able to know our difference from hematite to black tourmaline to black garnet to black onyx to black obsidian and the others. Fingers crossed. So that's the dark crystal on Sunday, September the 13th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. via Zoom. And that is £35, and we will send you out those 8 tumbles as well for you to keep and to explore and to keep on going with that. And you know, they're not just black, dark, grounding crystals. You know, with each one, there's a little bit of a surprise in each one. So yeah, they're nice to work with. And I'm looking forward to that one. So thank you, Biggles, for suggesting that. And again, anyone who is interested, just send us a private message to book onto any of these workshops. There are some that are already filling up, but my aim is to keep running these workshops. These are going to be continually going over and ticking me over while I become self-employed and stop me from doing anything criminal that will get me locked up. Because when this mind gets bored, I start getting a bit mischievous. And then another one we got asked for is the crystal toolbox. And this is on Saturday, October the 17th, 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. And this is on Zoom. And again, we're just doing this for £25 because no crystals will be provided, because this is about going through what is in your toolbox. Okay, so with this, because we get asked about wands, am I using it right? What do we do with that? What's the difference between having a sphere to having a free form? Am I okay with just having a tumble of rose quartz, or do I need a big whack-off piece? So this is about coming on board, seeing what you've got in your toolbox, and I will be working in how best to work with those points, wands, palm stones, free forms, spheres, how we can use them in our best, and where we can place them around our environment so they're giving us their optimum energy, and we use them to their best potential rather than having them in a box collecting dust. So that's a few things. A few people have suggested that. A few people, it's a common asked question on our stall or through private message. So we thought, yes, we'll need to go and do something along those lines. So for those people who are coming, bring these objects along, bring your tools, and we will work through them. Okay, I'm sure, you know, it's not going to be an individual thing. I'm sure we're all going to have a point. I'm sure we're all going to have a sphere. We're all going to be bringing something that somebody else is bringing, so we can all work together on this. So nice team effort one there. So again, just to show that, that's the crystal toolbox. Saturday, October the 17th, 1 p.m. till 4, and it's £25. But you guys provide the crystals. All right. Now this next one, the elemental crystals. This was a workshop we were going to be doing last year, and for one reason or another it didn't fruition. And then sitting here looking at things we can do around crystals, we decided, we can relaunch this one. So we are going back at this. Obviously, a few days before this, I will be coming on live, because Saturday, October the 31st, that is Samhain, so that's a pagan festival. So we will be doing an altar for this celebration on the Thursday before it, and it's also a full moon on Saturday, the 31st. So on the Thursday or the Friday, we will be doing our communal Halloween / Samhain / full moon communal altar that we just did and that we've done in the past. So I thought it'd be nice for the actual Saturday to come together 12 till 4. So just before you all put your witches' noses on and go out trick-or-treating, it'd be nice for us to come together and just go into the elementals. So really looking at 2 for each of the elements. So this will be £45 because we'll be looking at 10 crystals. We'll be looking at 2 per element. So 2 for earth, 2 for air, 2 for fire, 2 for water, and 2 for spirit. And then that will help us out when we're doing altars, or when we're creating a sacred space, or if we're doing some spiritual work. We could bring in those crystals, and you'll get to keep these crystals. So you get to bring these crystals in and work in that space, call in the elements, call in the 4 corners, and we'll tie them in with the cardinal signs as well. So earth, air, fire and water. North, east, south and west. We'll be working with the cardinals as well. So yes, that's another one that is very exciting. So the elemental crystals on Saturday the 31st of October. I wonder if we could do fancy dress. I wonder if we should get our witches' noses on, or at least a witch's hat. Bring a broomstick to the workshop, and then that's £45, and that includes the 10 crystals we'll send out. So again, there will be a cut-off point. The Saturday beforehand will be the latest anyone can come on board, because we will have to make sure those crystals get out to you in time. Okay. And then the one we've just released today, again, another one that just excites me and just really resonates strongly with me, is We Belong to the Sea. So the conservation for conservation with crystals, we're looking at 4 mammals, land mammals they are. Here we belong to the sea. We're looking at the guardians of our ocean, of the sea around the UK, around Britain, Ireland, Scotland. We'll be looking at those and what we can find, who patrols those areas, who are the guardians of our seas. And in this first one, we'll be looking at 4. There are so many more I can do, but this one we'll be looking at the bottlenose dolphin, we'll be looking at the grey seal, we'll be looking at the basking shark, and we'll be looking at the humpback whale. So the 4 we'll be looking at. Now, these aren't so endangered, but we still need to look after them. We still need to do our bit to keep the oceans clean, to keep things ticking over and looking after and respecting the land and these waters. So we'll be looking at the animals in depth on a conservation level. Look at their numbers. You know, some of them have had declines, some of them have bounced back. But more importantly, we'll be looking at the crystals. So the crystals we'll be bringing to that one is clear quartz, iolite, Larimar, and aquamarine. And then we'll be holding those crystals and we will be sending them out. So this will be on Sunday, November the 8th, 12 till 4. So what a lovely thing to do on a Sunday afternoon. Let's go and connect with the deep sea creatures. Let's go and see what Seal has for me. And this one is £40, and that includes the 4 crystals. Okay, so we're not going to be doing charities for this one. It will only be conservation with crystals that will be doing the charity. So this one will be sending out these crystals. So we will be holding these crystals and we will be connecting with them, and then I'll be putting you in a guided meditation with each crystal to meet this animal and for you to go off and to see what this animal has for you. What do they want to show you? Where do they want to take you? You might come away from this with one of them becoming a part of your team and one that will work with you, or who to draw on when you need a bit of support. When you're in a certain situation, you might feel, okay, now's the time to bring in the energy of Seal and feel that energy there. So another exciting one that I am looking forward to. It's all the way in November, but no doubt time will fly by. Okay, and any questions at all, please do ask. Okay, now the next one we've not launched yet because the date is to be confirmed, because we've still got 2 events booked this year. If they fall through, then we will be running this workshop in place of that. If not, then it'll be later on in the year. And this will be We Will ROX You, the crystal gridding workshop. The one that we have promised you right from the word go, right from the first day of lockdown. And now it's taken us to actually become self-employed to actually do that. Okay. The date is to be confirmed, because this all depends on the 2 physical events we've still got booked in. Whether they go ahead or not will determine what date that one will be. And this will be £30. Now, as you understand, we're going to be gridding, so we're going to be needing lots of crystals, and this is a workshop where you'll be using your own intuition and going on your own intentions. So it's not that we can send crystals out as packages, because you're all going to be working on different things. You're all going to be an individual, and you're going to be working from here, not from what I tell you. So we can't send them out because we don't know what people want, what people need. But we do have tumble sets. So if anybody does need any, and have got something in mind that they want to grid for, then we can work with you and we can send these tumbles out to you. But we'd rather not do it as a set, because as part of the workshop, because we don't know what people are. We don't want to be sending crystals to people if they've already got them. So it's nice to just sit back and let you guys come to us if you need any crystals or any advice before we work with that. Please bear in mind, though, that we would need to know a week before the workshop so we can send those tumbles out to you. Okay, obviously sooner the better, in case we need to order any in as well as. Okay, so they are the workshops we've got coming up. Is there any questions at all about any of them? I am happy to talk about the conservation with crystals. I'm happy to talk about It's a Kind of Magic. And It's a Kind of Magic, it's aimed for all levels, but if you are new and you're not really sure what to do, that's the best one I would suggest for you to go on, because of the crystals that we're using, and the format we're doing it in. It is for all levels. So if you've never done anything like this before, that would be a good starting point for you to go on with. Okay. If anyone's got any questions on the dark crystals. Or the crystal toolbox. The elemental crystals. The We Belong to the Sea workshop, where we'll be connecting to 4 of the sea creatures that go around the British Isles. And then finally, we will ROX you. Okay. So any questions at all, I'm happy to answer them. But like I said, if you want to book up, please private message us. We will send you our PayPal details so you can pay friends and family, or we will send you our bank details if it's a bank transfer, and it will be the payment will secure your spot. Okay, so whilst people are thinking and looking and working out any questions, is Michelle Christopher still here? If Michelle Christopher is still here, just pop up to say yes, because bless her, she got interrupted by muggles on Monday, so she couldn't join us for the development group. So if she's still here, I would very happily pull her a card. To help her through the rest of the week. Oh, bless you, Belinda. Also, Belinda, I noticed up above you commented saying, or Friday night I could come up. Was that to us, or was that for somebody else? It says, or I could come up Friday night, but I can't see anything up in the messages where that could be relevant for. So, if that is for us, then that is great. But if not, I'll ignore it. So it was nice to hear. I think a lot of you enjoyed your natural health care, skincare workshop at Aroma Wizards on Monday. Was it Sunday night and Monday night? I've heard some good things about that. I really enjoyed it, so I'm glad it echoed. I thought so, Belinda. I thought so. That's absolutely fine. Okay. So is there anything else for anyone to say? I don't think it looks like, doesn't look like Michelle Christopher is still here. So is there anything else anyone wishes to? Good. Brilliant. I am glad, Julie. I am glad. And also don't forget, after the 16th of August, I will be at home full time. So if anybody is local and if anybody wants a little bit of one-to-one, if anybody wants to have a little bit of a discussion about crystals, I mean, I can't do it in groups, but I'm happy to plan it where I bring the table and chairs outside, and you're more than welcome to come to the come here and we can work face to face on this. Hey, sweetheart. It was elementals, Cat. It was elementals, and I hope you're well. I've not seen you for a long time, but I hope you're all good, sweetheart. So yeah, elementals, not the elements, the elementals. So yeah, I'm always up for meeting up and having a good chat and a chinwag. Belinda knows this. Sandy Hendy knows this. The Moody's know this. And Shardy, that we do have quite a few people who come over and have a chat. And yeah, I just want to say you're more than welcome once I'm here full time to pop round and we can do it. Obviously, once Adam is driving, we can go further afield and, you know, go to some exciting places and meet up. But at the moment, we're quite restricted at home. But if people can come to us, then we can sit and whatever you want to discuss, whatever you want to chat with. Okay. Also, don't forget, we're going to start doing the development circle, which is the third Monday of every month. So, and Lucy, sorry, sweetheart, and Lucy, yes, Lucy is another, she's the one who comes to see the roadside gypsy. That's what she calls me when she comes to see me, because we sit out here and you can't see what the laptop is on, but the laptop is on a circular table and I have a red cloth over it. And then I sit there with two chairs and literally people who walk past, it looks like I'm doing readings. It looks like I'm, you know, being a bit of a roadside gypsy. So that's what Lucy calls me, which if I get a bit hard up for money, I might have to put a chalkboard outside and advertise, come for a crystal ball reading. That would be good, wouldn't it? So yes, I'm looking forward to having a catch up with the Moody's on Saturday. They're coming down at 11. Yes, yes. I feel like that needs to be a branch of our business. We've got Dan ROX, and then a branch of it will be the roadside gypsy. That might be good. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, because now we're doing these workshops, it's really important that I'm not duplicating or running anything similar in these development circles. So I do need to get some serious head up. Where did you come in?
About 2 minutes ago.
I didn't hear you come in.
That's because you were doing the live feed, so it's been quiet.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Ah. Yes, I'm up for that. I've got my mask. So if you want to kidnap me and take me to the moors for a chat, I am well up for that. I've got Steve Cloudsong. He's coming on the 6th of August. And myself and another one who is learning to teach the American flute. We're going up to the valley just over our house, just over there. We've got the woods and we've got a lovely valley which gives us a lovely view over Exeter. So we're going there to have a little toot, because the last time he came to give me a physical lesson, you were seeing people walking past them kind of like looking at us like we were hillbillies more than gypsies. So yes, it is on. I would love, yes, if someone picks me up, I'm happy to go wherever for a crystal chat. That is fine. We could even take some yantra boards and we could do some gridding in the moors. That sounds good. That sounds brilliant. Okay. Any questions on any of the workshops? Anybody wants a recap of the price? Anybody needs a recap on any of them? Let me know. I'm happy to go through any of them for you. But if not, I know it's going to be a short one anyway. So if not, I will wrap things up. Okay. Don't forget, tomorrow is the new Friday. Okay. Tomorrow is the new Friday. It's the start of the weekend and it's the start of our new time and place for the crystal markets. So tomorrow night at 6:30 is our crystal market. If you look on Dan Rocks, all of our workshops we've discussed tonight are all on there. And also you'll find a preview page for tomorrow's night's market. So just go on there, have a little look to see what's coming up, and then join us at 6:30 live like this. And we will be going around the world and we will be taking you to the places where these crystals can be found. And yeah, and I think that will be it then until Monday, where we'll go through the development group again. Okay, because I don't, yeah, the 1st of, when's the 1st, Babs? Yeah. The Saturday after, a week on Saturday. Okay. So yeah, so don't forget, so next week we will have the development Monday on Monday. We'll be doing something on Wednesday. Market will be on the Thursday. And then we're coming together on the Saturday, the 1st of August, to do the, what are we doing? Lamas. We're doing Lamas and we're going to be doing the full moon as well. The full moon isn't until the 3rd. But so next Saturday we'll be coming together to do a communal altar for Lamas, the pagan festival, harvest of the grain, and for the full moon. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing next week. But other than that, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for being here. Any problems, any other questions, give us a shout. And we will see you here tomorrow at 6:30. Okay, so from me, good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy your day tomorrow. See you at 6:30. Bye-bye.